not as easy as I remember. I don't like this, Richard. It's almost as if you can almost see the spot. There's something right here.
The bullying incident happened that Friday in 5th grade. The more I delve into it, the more upset I am that I was involved. Why didn't I say stop? I have to speak to my classmates, whomever I can find.
I remember being a bit of an instigator. We all, as a mass, kept on running down the stairs and surrounded him.
Kind of feeling guilty to this day that I did something like that.
Richard and I are here to go to the 50th reunion for grade school, which is strange.
It's morphed into a little more than that.
Why do you think kids pick on weaker kids?
It could be a sixth sense or something.
Now, I probably was not brave enough back then to say that's not fair. I remember the circle and the chanting.
Being a bully is one of the most disgusting things.
I remember being really shocked by that kind of behavior.
Everyone carries pain, yet through that pain, I can now see yours.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for When We Were Bullies, coming to HBO on March 30th. And as you see on the screen, I have a special guest, Mr. Jay Rosenblatt, the director, the subject of this amazing documentary, this self-reflection. I love it. I encourage everyone that watches my show to go to therapy. I've go to therapy myself. And to me, this came out very therapeutic, up front. It's very difficult for a lot of people to self-reflect and take, what we've done in the past. And I got to commend you, Jay, the bravery, because some people want to let things stay buried in the past. To confront it head on takes a lot of guts. And by the means you're doing it is going to also help educate folks out there as well. It's so important. So again, thank you, Jay, for coming through and giving me some of your time to talk to me today.
My pleasure. And I really appreciate what you just said, because therapeutic, that means a lot to me. I don't know if you know this, but I was actually trained as a therapist.
Oh, awesome.
I got a master's degree in counseling before I went for a degree in filmmaking. So that means a lot to me.
Oh, definitely. No worries. And kudos. Yes. It's so important. It's helped me. And this is definitely going to help others that watch this film. So I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to spoil the film. It is a short film, but, because there's so much of you in that. But bearing your soul, leading into this, were you a little bit nervous about, this? You talk within the film, but I'm just trying to, figure out some questions to throw at you about this film.
Yeah, sure. I was a little nervous how personal it should be, how much I should reveal about myself. As you know from this film, I talk about a previous film where I didn't even feel comfortable with my own voice. So I looked for a voiceover narrator. So this is like, almost 30 years later. And now not only do I use my voice, but I'm in the film. I talk about some very personal things. To be honest, it was a very organic process. There are some things in this film that I didn't plan on talking about, but in the making of the film, they came out and I kind of went with it.
So I would assume very therapeutic for you as well because of the content.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, that was not my intent to do self-therapy in making this, but yes, that did happen for me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So in this, and it's so well done. Kudos to the animator that you had to kind of bring all these pictures together. I can just only imagine the complexity of putting together this documentary. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, the animator's name is Jeremy Rourke. He is an incredible artist. My collaboration with him was the best I've ever had in any filmmaking collaboration. It's analog animation. In other words, it's frame by frame. It's not computer animation. So it's extremely time consuming, but he describes himself going into kind of a zone when he is animating. And he just did a wonderful job. We worked together on the animation for 2 to 3 years, actually. Very slow process, but it shows. The beauty of it shows. And it also added a nice playfulness to the film at times.
Oh yeah, because to me with the content, that it's hard a little bit, so it helps keep you keeping going along with the storyline. You bring back so many of your friends to touch up on this incident, the organizational aspects. How long did this film take to construct?
Well, the entire film took about 4 years to make. A lot of the time was the animation and the editing. I edit the film myself. So, I take a lot of time. I don't finish a film until I feel it's completely done. I've made a lot of films, and that's one thing I've learned is not to rush the process. The process has to be respected.
Yes.
And also the length. My films are their organic length. I don't try to fit it into any specific time frame. So yeah, it took quite a while. And actually, when the pandemic started, I was towards, I would say, 3/4 done with the film, but it allowed me to really, really spend time on the finishing touches because I had more time. I have a full-time job, so it's hard to fit filmmaking in, but I do the best I can.
I can imagine, and I love your answers to that. As a filmmaker and as an actor, it's all about art, expression through art and educating and inspiring through art. And so your answers to that, I love it because it speaks to me. It definitely speaks to me because that's what we're here to do. And I love it. And so with that being said, this is going to connect on so many different levels because, whether you are the bully or the person being bullied, we can all relate to this, which is hard and sad, but this needs to be said. And that's why I commend you on this. And as you go throughout the film, again, I'm trying not to do any spoilers. I was very curious about how it was going to end. And you even kind of state that. But I think the way you left it was perfect. Because, and you stated at the end, but I think it made sense. It made complete sense. How did this a film affect you? So you did this and you created this work of art afterwards. Again, I'm sure, like we said earlier, there's therapy in having these conversations and doing this. How has it affected you in a way, and then also the people that you got involved, some of your old classmates, and how did they carry on from this? And have they seen this film yet at all? Did you screen it for them?
Yes, I had a New York screening at Doc NYC in November, and I invited everyone that was in the film. Well, most of them are just their voices. That's not really a spoiler alert, but some of them came, a few came. Some of them, I told them also that I could give them a link if they couldn't make it. Some of them live in different parts of the country now, so that wasn't possible. But if they were interested, I sent them a link. And yeah, they had a very strong response. And, the feeling I have afterwards is that this film touches a lot of people in different ways. And I've gotten a lot of emails from people that share their experience of being bullied or being part of a group that bullied or being complicit. One thing that I learned is that it's not totally black and white. I was bullied also, even though in this film I'm complicit in this incident. There were many times that I was bullied, and I think we have been on, many of us have been on both sides of the equation, and I think maybe that helped me in making the film because I understood it from both sides.
Yeah. Like I said, but everybody, as you're watching this, I literally just finished watching this film, and it's still sitting with me because, I've been bullied. We've all been there, and how do we deal with these feelings? And this film helps. And it actually, I think it's great that the bullies, because are and I hate to say, Jay, you were the bully, and and that's what this film is about. But to have that self-reflection is so very important, and that's just what I ask of everybody. Think about other people and put yourselves in those shoes. As a person of color, and a lot of my films are all about representation. I think films like this are so very important. And so again, I can't commend you enough, Jay. And now I'm intrigued for like your other work. Call me a fan now. I'm going to be deep diving to see more of it. But so I guess my next question would be, what are you hoping? This is going to launch on March 30th on HBO at 9 p.m. Eastern. What are you hoping for? And I also want to give you kudos. This is Academy Award nominated now. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kuya. Well, I would say I'm hoping for more of the same. I'm hoping that people watch this and purposely made it in the way I made it so that there's space enough for people to enter the film with their own experiences. I hope it opens them up to going back and thinking about that, and maybe it has a therapeutic effect. Like I said, I've gotten emails sharing stories. I've gotten emails from some people that are telling me about their kids being bullied right now. So it's unfortunately, it's a problem that is still around with us. I mean, look at the world stage. Look what's going on. There's a huge bully wreaking havoc.
Yes.
So, I hate to say it's timely because I wish it weren't. I wish this was just something from the past, but it's not. So, I hope people resonate with it and find some meaning for themselves, as well as there's something that's also, like I said, tonally, it's serious and it's playful, and I hope people find it also a good ride. Like entertaining too at the same time.
Indeed. It kept me going all the way through. And just bravo on this. I was curious where it was going to go, like the messaging, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with my family. My wife and I are big documentary lovers. And what's funny enough is my daughter, she's in middle school. We had a question because there was somebody that was getting bullied at her school. And she asked me, why do bullies do what they do? And so I'm looking forward to sharing this film with her, honestly, Jay, to just kind of get a touch upon that and be an educational tool for our family. And I hope the teachers that are watching this can use this as well. Again, bravo on this art, man. Really appreciate this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Yeah,
definitely. So again, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that this Academy Award nomination leads to an actual award. But if not, I think the award is something that we already have now with this film. I think we are all awarded by having this content to just give self-reflection and educate, because that's what we do, this filmmaking thing that we do. And this is excellent. I'm now a fan of your work, Jay, and I can't thank you enough for giving me some of your time. For people that are now going to be your fans, do you have some socials that I can put onto the screen and in the description below for this on YouTube?
The thing is, I'm not a social media person, so no.
Oh, no. All right, well, I'll include some links. I'll look up some ways and then I'll throw some links to HBO Max so the people can check it out. Yeah. But definitely want to show love to your work and just get people looking at it.
You've been very kind. Thank you so much.
No worries, Jay. Everybody, Jay Rosenblatt. I am Kuya P. You can follow me at The Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And of course, here at the NRW and at New Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. There you go.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jay Rosenblatt. I'm the filmmaker behind the film When We Were Bullies, and I'm going to be on NRW. I hope you tune in. And the film will be on HBO Max, starting on March 30th, I think 9 p.m. Thank you.